All right, Mindy. Just when I'm ready to uh, count them out and criticize them, and look at the score. Right?
Right.
We talked about the
That's
loss.
my 9-1 game, they said.
Right. And here, but again, what have I talked about with right when the Padres
Feast or
win,
famine?
they crush, right? When the Padres win, they crush. When they lose, it's by just a run or two. In other words, they're not clutch. They don't have the clutch gene. Oh, it's all fine and dandy.
No clue.
Polaroid pictures in the dugout, hopping around the bases with goofy home run trots. Soto taking 30 seconds to round the bases. I mean, these guys think that they're the greatest thing to ever happen to baseball when they win a game, but anyways, you got your guy here, you Darvish on the mound, and the Blue Jays are. Let's see if they're still favored. Yeah, in fact, maybe it's going up to $1.20. So for Barrios, $1.29 under 25.
Yeah, I love you, Darvish, but you, Darvish, hasn't been coming through for me, especially on the road. On the road, his ERA is elevated, 5.52 ERA, allows a 561 slugging percentage versus this Blue Jays team. Also puts on 3.3 base runners per 9 innings there on the road. So I don't think this sets up as a nice outing here today for the Padres. I'm looking for Barrios and the Blue Jays here to bounce back. 2.83 for Barrios here at home, and only a 371 slugging. Also like the Blue Jays bullpen here as well. 33 saves here thus far on the season. I'm going to go ahead and take the Blue Jays here. What I was like, do they have a little bit of plus money? No, they're sitting at what, minus?
Yeah,
There we
that's
go.
right. It's moving to the Blue Jays. Interestingly enough, look, Barrios has been pretty good. We know Toronto's hot. They've won 8 of 10. Uh, Barrios an ERA under 3 in his last 4 starts. I don't. That scares me to hear you talk about you Darvish not liking, but 4.24 ERA in his last 3 starts. He's not. The Padres are 7-9 with Darvish. You Darvish trivia time, Mindy. You're a big
Uh-oh.
Darvish fan, but we know that you Darvish came. That he's a import from Japan. Has played in the league now for oh gosh, over 10 years, right? But you Darvish's full heritage. He's Japanese, but you know his father's national origin.
No.
He's Iranian.
Oh, really? Okay.
Darvish is an Iranian Japanese descent.
Gotcha.
Hence the last name Darvish.
Okay.
So, anyways, there we go.
Good to
I
know.
was trying to make it so I didn't have to make a pick. I was hoping everybody'd forget because I'm gonna take the under in this one. You could see the total moving down there. Definitely, it was definitely 9. Now it's 9, heavily juiced. And look, I mean, and again, massive runs yesterday, but the Blue Jays have gone under in 8 of 12, 8 of Barrios' last 12 starts. They've gone under in 11 of their last 16 games. Padres have been an over of late, but for the season, they've been, pretty big under so far. So they definitely pounded it yesterday, and they've been going over. But as an underdog, the Padres are 7-16 to the under. So I'm going to go under in this one. And Mindy is on the Jays. And I'll just say, I mean, every game, Padres, every game. Here's my last, Padre rant of the day. Well, let me get to the comments here. But the problem for the Padres, the math doesn't work out. There's too many good teams in the National League ahead of them. I mean, they, just playing 600 ball is probably not going to do it. Honestly. So, okay, what do we got here? All right. Anybody on this game at all? I'm looking at see. Oh, what interesting. Well, I just want to Let's see.
Emmanuel likes first 5 for Padres, right? You got Solo with
Oh,
the
thank you, Mindy.
Padres. We got Brett B who likes you to go over 5.5 Ks.
Oh,
You got
I'm not pitching.
you. Why you? What else we got? Jacoby likes the Blue Jays. Frankie Diamond likes San Diego. So I think there's quite a bit of folks out here. CTG also likes the Blue Jays there, it looks like. Fernando. There's a lot. There's a lot, Ramon.
Thank you. I do see it now. I mean, I caught up to you guys, and Mindy read them off, and I'm just going to punch them up there. Yeah, so there you go.
But Caleb has a question for you again.
Who does, Mindy?
Caleb, if you get down there towards the bottom, he says, what does it mean when you put up the graphic, the 9 under 25? So he knows what the 9 means. But that's
Yeah, thank you, Caleb. And I don't mean to be, and I don't do it. Look, I know a lot of people put, I know I'm doing it shorthanded a little bit there, but a lot of people will put the 9, under minus 125. Maybe I'm just saving myself some time. Maybe I'm, want to think I'm the smartest guy in the whatever. But okay, so you see that 9 under 25. So we know that money lines, how they work. Caleb, I think you know a little bit. Sounds like you're learning. So consider the money line or the total at 9. Under is minus 125. That's what it's favored. So maybe on the next one we'll explain it too and kind of compare it. But
that means it's getting close to going. You have to pay for that 9. It's getting close to going to 8.5.
Yeah, for sure. And you might even find books out there that are at 8.5 over minus 120 or 125.
So you have to get that premium 9. You got to pay a little bit more.
Yep. And I try to keep it. Sometimes I'll pop up at my 30, but only usually I do whatever the majority of the books are at. So thank you for that question, and I'll show you another example here. I know you understand exactly, but I'll just kind of compare. Maybe we can find another one that's over. Usually you're going to have a 20-cent split. A dime line is what they call that, 10 cents on each side. So a 20-cent split. So the over in this game will be plus 105. All right. Yeah, Thomas, good. 110 is the norm. So, all right. All right, Mindy. Yep, we've dried up here on our picks, but that's okay. We've already got a ton of action and still more games to come.